still ain't won any playoff games. Where's my damn hoagie?
Yo, everybody, how you doing? Didn't you hear? The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to the Super Bowl. They got the best quarterback. They got the best offensive line. They got the best defensive line. They've got corners who are all underrated that are going to be surprise the whole league. They got the best safeties. They're the best team ever. This is what I call delusional, okay? Now, I see a lot of things where people are accusing other teams' fan bases of being delusional while they're delusional themselves. The fact of the matter is, every team in the league's fan base is delusional right now. They're all delusional about their team. We all think our team is going to be the next great thing. Me, who is critical of the Eagles, who's critical of this all season, is delusional too in certain aspects. I'm sure I'm overvaluing certain things of Carson Wentz or, Fletcher Cox or whatever. I'm sure I'm overvaluing and delusional in my own way. We all are. And there's nothing wrong with that to a point. But you can't say that another franchise or another fan base is delusional, but you're not. Okay? Now, the most delusional fan bases are in the NFC East. No doubt about it. They're the most delusional. And it's because it matters the most to them. Now, before I talk about the other teams, let me deal with my own house. The Eagle fans. My fan base that I belong to. We have always been loyal. We're always loyal, and no matter what, we'll always be. There's no bandwagon with Eagle fans. But when I was growing up, the Eagle fans were hard on their team. They believed in tough love. They told you like it is. No outside fan base was going to say anything harder than the Eagle fans said to their team. And it was thought that that's how you toughen your team up and that's how you let them know how you feel. Now, in today's world, we've gone to this opposite extreme where we've adopted the Dallas Cowboys' delusions of grandeur on ourselves. Like, no matter what the Eagles do, it's the greatest move ever. No matter who we sign or who we draft, it's the greatest move ever. Even though we wouldn't want them to make that move beforehand. But when they make it, we love it. It's the greatest move ever. It's total garbage. Okay? We've been like this for a long time, and it's getting worse. And I can't stand it, to be honest with you. I do it myself, so I can't judge anybody, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate that we do this. And I don't do it to the extreme of some others, but it's out there. And then what happens is they get let down because the Eagles don't live up to it. You have a team that has never won a Super Bowl. They've been twice since Super Bowl was formed. Where do we get our delusions from? Why are we delusional? How can you think a team that never wins gets it right all the time when they don't win? It don't make sense. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. But we're loyal fans. But being loyal and being critical are not two separate things. You can do both. And that's what I do. I tell you like it is. People get mad, but I tell you what I think. And if I'm wrong, I admit it. But there's too much, the Eagles are doing this. This is great. The Eagles are doing that. It's great. It's not the case. It's not the case. Okay? We don't win. We haven't been to the playoffs in a long time. This didn't start this year or last year. This started a while ago. Look at all the Chip Kelly era. Look how delusional we were about Nick Foles. Look at how delusional we were about Michael Vick after he kept getting hurt. Look at before that. We just eat into this. And we have no reason to at all. Sam Bradford. All of a sudden, Sam Bradford's a top-notch quarterback. He stinks. Okay? He stinks. Eagle fans are delusional, yes. Now, Dallas Cowboy. Those fans are really delusional, okay? Now, there's some good Dallas Cowboy fans. There's some bandwagon fans. So it's very hard to separate them. But Dallas, you listen to Dallas, every draft pick they got is a stud. Everybody is a stud. Now, no matter who the player is with Dallas, no matter what, when Dallas has a player, he's 10%, 20% better than what he really is just because he's a Dallas Cowboy. They even get people in the Hall of Fame because of that. That's what Dallas does. They feel they're entitled. That's why Eagle fans don't like Dallas fans, because Dallas fans think they're entitled to everything. And you're not. You stink. Now, the Giant fans, to me, are basically Eagle fans, but they're basically Eagle fans that have won. So it's like the same person went down two different paths. One path an Eagle path, one path a Giant path. Giants look at Eagle fans like their little brother almost, and that they feel superior even though we beat the crap out of them all the time. But I will say this, the Giants are probably the least delusional fans right now in the NFC East. They've won 2 Super Bowls with their quarterback. I can't imagine why they don't think they can win one more. But they're delusional too. They just think that they have those Super Bowls and that they own Eagles because they have the Super Bowls, even though the Eagles kick the crap out of them all the time. Then you have the Redskin fans who, I feel bad for the Redskin fans kind of, because they're not the same as they used to. They've been so irrelevant. But this is a team that has no franchise quarterback. They don't know if they're going to sign him. They lose guys. And then what happens? What happens? They still think that they're going to be a contender this year. Your quarterback wants out. He wants out. Come on. So these are the most delusional division fan bases in the NFL, bar none. And you know what? I'm part of it. I'm guilty for being part of it, but that's the way it is. Take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat.